I've been off the mat over the grid. Like my heart, but I'm dodging the sig. One time, cause I'm straight with the pen. 2 times, come my location off. 3 times if you think I'm your friend. All my friends question, where have I been? But did my promise, let me make it a day. Get your calendars and go mark the day. About a year from now when I meet today.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mila, and today is an exciting day because I have a new friend with me today. This is my new baby boa. It is a BCI, or a boa constrictor imperator. So it is a common boa, Columbian boa, whatever you want to refer to it is, but it is a BCI. And he is actually, so it is a male, and he's actually the Aztec morph. So I'll have to show him up close a little bit later. But he is so stinking cute. I've wanted a boa now for a very long time. I have a Dumeril boa, but I've wanted to branch out into the BCIs or the BCCs. I decided to start with a BCI, and then I think I would want to get probably a female BCC in the future. You know, I have a ball python, which doesn't get too big, and then I have a Dumeril boa, which gets a little bit bigger, and this guy is probably going to be a little bit smaller than our Dumeril boa, since it is a male. And so I think I just want to go a little bit bigger in the future and get a female BCC. So he was in a way an impulse buy, but I did have the materials to take care of him. So it's not like I was just buying an animal and I was very unprepared. Of course, I don't recommend impulse buying. I don't think nobody does, but sometimes, you know, you just fall victim to the process. I mean, let's just be honest.
When I see something that I like, I got it. I love it.
And I don't just impulse buy any darn thing. Let me just say that. There are certain animals that I want, and then there are certain animals that I have no interest in. And I've just, like I said, wanted a BCI or a BCC for a long time. So when I came across this guy, I fell in love. So he has a cute little face. Let's see if we can get you to focus on his face. He can be a little bit nippy, but I just think that's because he's small, and so he's a little bit defensive right now. I am trying to hold him frequently and kind of socialize him a little bit more to kind of get him out of that behavior. He is eating live. I have never had to feed live, and his first meal with me was live. I had to leave the house. Like, I had to put the food in there, and I had to go on the balcony for like an hour to make sure that he had ate it, because I didn't want to hear anything. It's like, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Like, I wanted nothing to do with it. And so I've tried to offer him a frozen thaw last week. He did not take it. So I'm going to try to offer him again on his next feeding day. I'm hoping I can get him to switch over pretty easily. The great thing about boas is that they have a very great feeding response. And so I'm hoping it's not going to be that big of a deal. I mean, I switched a ball python over to frozen thawed with no issues, because my ball python, Cindy, was originally feeding live when I bought her at an expo, and I never had to feed her live to switch her over. So I'm hoping if I could do it with a ball python, I can do it with a boa. So obviously, since he is a BCI, he is not a true red tail boa. So you can see that's true to the color of his tail. So his tail is not like a very bright red. He is an Aztec morph. And apparently I couldn't really find on the morph market like a lot of Aztec boas. I couldn't find a lot of information about them in general, but he has this really pretty pattern. They also had a hypo Aztec boa, but I love how boxy his pattern is. And so I actually haven't named this guy yet. I'm trying to fill him out and see kind of what direction I want to go in before I just give him a random name. I think I know where I'm headed, but once I name him, I'll let you guys know. So he is really pretty, and I'm really excited to have him, even though I wasn't planning on getting another snake anytime soon. So I've already got him in his quarantine setup. I will be releasing that video next in case you want to know how to set up a quarantine for your snakes. And yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to introduce you guys to my new friend here. We'll be seeing more of him in the future. If you like this video, please give it a like. Let me know, leave a comment. If you got any name suggestions, let me know in the comments. And otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
risk it all. I am not playing safe. Lyrically, there is nobody on top of me. Seriously, all this mumble rap really be killing me. If I'm in your city, you know I'm pillaging. The villages, boy, I'm diligent. When it comes to myself, I ain't feeling it. Trifecta out the gate, I'm a trilogy. Stuck to my roots like how religious niggas be. But I never switched up, yeah. If I throw a punch, you hit the gun,